Than Donald Trump, ladies and gentlemen, and he's Al Watkins. He's a local attorney. Now he's covering, he's representing the Racanellis who own Social House 2. Mr. Watkins, welcome back, Big 550 KTRS.
Good morning. It's a pleasure.
All right, so their liquor license was revoked and they've been shut down?
Well, no, they haven't been shut down. The city of University City passed a resolution on Monday seeking to revoke the liquor license, the valid and fully enforced liquor license already issued by the city of University City to Ramo Inc., the owner of Social House. And they did so by means of a resolution which was filled with erroneous facts that, quite frankly, had been clarified with the city by painstaking efforts made by me well before the resolution. This is not about a liquor license or a permit for occupancy or a permit for operation of a business. Ramo has all those things. This is about an effort by the city of University City to do anything it can to stop the operation of Social House 2. They don't like painted upper torsos.
So it's still open?
It's still open. I might add, they have a phenomenal prime rib sandwich. My wife and I enjoyed a very, very lovely evening there on Saturday. The place was filled to the gills with couples and high-end patrons that were really enjoying the fine sports-themed atmosphere.
But are they open legally?
Of course they're open legally. Now, we have today a court appearance. The city of University City has thrown the Department of Finance on Ramo. They've thrown their health department on Ramo. They've issued one letter after another, all of which have been responded to in an immediate fashion with clarification and painstakingly taking them through the education process about their own laws. And they've gone ahead and filed an application for a temporary restraining order, preliminary injunction, and permanent injunction, which will be heard today in the beautiful Circuit Courthouse in the county of St. Louis. That's this afternoon. And on Friday, there is an administrative proceeding that will take place at the beautiful courthouse/City Hall in University City, whereby Ramo will be able to make its administrative record in response to the unilateral, on its own motion, resolution to nix its liquor license.
So much has been made about the infighting within University City, that they can't agree on what day of the week it is, and yet they are all behind the fact that nobody wants the Social House 2 at University City.
And I'm sure nobody would like Josephine Baker walking down the middle of the loop in her topless state wearing a banana skirt, despite the fact that those very actions gave rise to her being one of the first recipients of a star on the St. Louis Walk of Fame in the Loop. You know, it's just a disingenuous and really unfortunate reality that we're dealing with room temperature IQ individuals who are governing the city of University City, taking hard taxpayers' dollars and spending it in a fashion which runs wholly contrary to the fundamental tenets of justice in America.
How much money is University spending on trying to stop Social House 2 from opening up?
If it was 1 cent of my taxpayer dollar, I would be going nuts. How much they've spent on their attorneys and their various support personnel and all of their city officials to march around and dedicate their time, energy, and city resources to a business that is a thriving, law-abiding operation in a financially decimated part of University City at a time when, more than anything in the world, the city needs to be rallying around the efforts of one hard-working, rugged individualist in the heartland who's decided he's going to make it work despite the trolley project. He's going to garner patrons from Clayton and Ladue to come to University City when they wouldn't otherwise do so for a high-end meal in a sports-themed restaurant.
Al Watkins, is it true that other bars on the Loop, on Delmar, have waitresses wearing pasties and or have some type of pasty dancers around?
Well, sure. The iconic Blueberry Hill, run by and owned by the unofficial mayor of the Loop, Joe Edwards, has actually had protracted burlesque operations going on at their facility where women who are wearing I'll call them gently, Rubenesque women who are wearing thongs only and pasties, no body paint, but pasties that I might add are in some cases ill-fitting, prance around in a burlesque style artistic gyration that is really, really remarkably similar to that which one sees in beautiful Sauget, Illinois. Now, notwithstanding that, it's really disingenuous that that very same individual, this unofficial mayor of the city of University City, this Joe Edwards guy, he's like Louis, the French prefect of police in Casablanca, saying, I'm shocked to find gambling going on here. Because he was one of the first ones to take his carcass and walk up to the podium at a public hearing before the city council and proclaim with the highest degree of piety, there's no place in this family-friendly loop for something like that.
Al Watkins, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks for checking in.
Roger that.
757 K.